Chapter 12. Lee steps out of his office, shoulders tense, and freezes for a second when he sees Zoe. Zoe? His voice carries equal parts surprise and caution. What are you doing here? After hours? Zoe glances at him, a small, polite smile tugging at the corner of her lips. Without saying a word, she lifts her laptop slightly, tilting the screen toward him. The design she's been working on fills the screen. Clean lines, bold angles, a layout for a client's new office space. Lee leans forward, brow furrowed, eyes scanning the sketch. Wow, this is really impressive. He nods slowly. I didn't realize you were working on this today. I'm wrapping up some changes, Zoe says, keeping her tone calm, steady. She brushes a strand of hair behind her ear. The client requested a few tweaks, mostly adjustments to lighting and flow. Lee leans against the edge of her desk, hands braced lightly on the surface. The flow looks good. You've got a way of seeing the space before it's even built. Makes me wonder how it'll feel when it's actually done. His eyes flick to hers, searching. I've been trying to picture it. Zoe shrugs, trying to keep her emotions contained. That's kind of the point, she says lightly, tapping the screen. You have to think about how people will move through it, interact with it, even subconsciously. If it feels right in the design, it usually works in reality. Lee nods slowly, letting his gaze linger a beat longer on the design. I get that. Makes sense. And this client, they're the ones from downtown? Yes, Zoe says. Her fingers hover over the trackpad as she adjusts a line in the layout. They wanted something open, airy, a lot of natural light, spaces for collaboration. They're invested in the idea that environment shapes productivity. Lee chuckles lightly. You make it sound almost poetic. I'd never phrase it that way, but I get what you mean. There's a pause. Zoe keeps her eyes on the screen, careful. She doesn't want to say anything about Tiana, about what she saw. It wouldn't help. Lee didn't do anything the last time Tiana was rude to her. Why start now? Instead, she tilts the laptop slightly, letting him see the details she's adjusting. I'm also thinking about furniture placement. I want people to feel encouraged to interact, but not crowded. Smart, Lee says. His tone softens, almost conspiratorial. I wouldn't have even thought about that. He glances at her, then leans back slightly. So, if you're wrapping up here, why aren't you heading home? Zoe meets his eyes, holding her expression steady. I wanted to finish this while it's still fresh in my mind. There's no rush, and it's quieter now. Lee hesitates, then leans a little closer. You could do that at home, right? I mean, you've got a study, don't you? Zoe blinks. I do, she says slowly, sensing where he's going. Why wouldn't I? Lee shifts uncomfortably, hands slipping into his pockets.